Join me as I face the challenge of capturing the wildest moments from the flames erupting across Los Angeles. Los Angeles, a city known for its sun-kissed beaches, Hollywood glamour, and endless traffic jams. But behind the glitz and glamour, a different story is unfolding. Wildfires have been raging across the city, leaving a trail of destruction and chaos in their wake. And with each new outbreak, the community is left to pick up the pieces and wonder when it will all end. Firefighters are facing unprecedented challenges as they battle to contain the flames. Poor air quality, treacherous terrain, and unpredictable winds are just a few of the obstacles they face on a daily basis. And for residents, the threat of evacuation is always looming, leaving them anxious and on edge. The scale of the problem is staggering, with entire neighborhoods forced to flee their homes, leaving behind everything they own. The sheer intensity of these fires is something to behold. Flames reaching heights of over 100 feet, consuming everything in their path. It's a terrifying sight, and one that's becoming all too familiar for those living in the affected areas. And at the heart of it all, the brave men and women of the fire department, risking their lives to save others. It's a debt we can never fully repay. The question on everyone's lips is, what's causing these fires? Is it climate change, human error, or something more sinister? The truth is, it's a complex mix of factors, and one that's still being investigated. But one thing's for sure, the consequences are deadly, and the need for action is urgent. Climate change is certainly playing a role, with rising temperatures and changing weather patterns creating the perfect conditions for wildfires to spread. But it's not the only factor. Urban development is also a major contributor, with buildings and infrastructure being built closer and closer to wilderness areas. And then there's community preparedness, or lack thereof. Are we doing enough to protect ourselves and our properties from the threat of wildfires? In September last year, a fire broke out in the San Fernando Valley, destroying dozens of homes and businesses. It was a devastating event, one that left many people without a place to call their own. I remember watching the news footage, feeling helpless as flames engulfed entire streets. The sound of sirens, the smell of smoke, it was like nothing I'd ever seen before. And in the aftermath, the community came together, supporting those affected and rebuilding what was lost. But even as we rebuild, the memories of that day stay with us. The fear, the panic, the sense of uncertainty. It's a feeling that's all too familiar for those living in Los Angeles, a city that's constantly on edge, waiting for the next big one to hit. And hit it will, sooner or later. As we look to the future, it's clear that the wildfire crisis in Los Angeles is far from over. But by understanding the causes, supporting our firefighters, and preparing ourselves for the worst, we can minimize the impact and rebuild stronger than before. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've been affected by the wildfires, please share your story in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more videos on disaster preparedness and the latest on the wildfire crisis. I'll catch you in the next one.